Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the Gaming Gryphon. This is Voidbound, and you may be like, WTF? What we doing back at the inn, Gryphon? Well, my dears. Gryphon has been busy. Where do I start? Alright, you know what? Let's start here because this is the easiest one to show. We go down into the wine cellar. We keep going and going and going and going. And here we are. And you may notice this long and impressive looking bit of rail work. I'm not going to ride this because there's no point to at the moment. But this actually takes me, or whoever, all the way over to where the, what would you call it? Where the resort is going to be. Now, I did this before I realized, and actually that'll be part of our next, what will come up. I had thought that the nether hub was non-functional. Like, we couldn't really put nether portals down or anything like that. DNH, I think it was, actually informed me, you kind of can. It's not quite what you'd think, but you can. So, well, and actually, I will show you both, but we're going on a road trip is today's to-do. I'll grab that. Actually, I think I'm going to leave the silk touch here. I made a pickaxe, and sadly, this pickaxe was brand freaking new and repaired once from halfway down. But yeah, good times. I'll run you through all of that later. That's a later thing. Alright, so that gives me... Okay, cool. Actually, since we're going on a road trip... just in case... gonna need some potions, actually. I should take that one. I don't think I need that. We'll throw this here. Okay. So let's see, I have an axe. Got my usual. Oh, I know what else I'm missing because we're gonna be needing to lay down a portal. I'll just bring all of it just in case. And in addition to that, I will need. Okay. So gonna need a few more potions just in case. Let's hop up on in here. All right. I'm gonna grab a few healing potions, actually. I'll grab a night vision just in case. And actually, I'm gonna grab a few speed potions just to make it easier on you folks. Okay. Oh, and I need some food because I'm almost out. I will take half a stack of steak. That should solve everything. Okay. I should be fairly well prepared for road trip time. Okay, so at this point, we'll head on out. You know, I just every time I see this, I remember I need to get to Mitch and you know pay and thank him for this because it really is just absolutely beautiful. But I'll do that another time. Another time. For now, we are going to head right over here. And we're gonna plunk right on in. And hope the pigmen aren't currently rape magic. It's a thing, apparently. Oh my god! Oh my god, 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 what the hell? Are you shitting me? So, does killing a zombie rampage the pigmen? This might be a short trip. And, by the way, terror! Holy crap! Fix your portal area. I do not want to log in and get, like, face-to-face time with a creeper. List of things that are not okay. Alright. Okay, we're gonna hope I'm not getting rampage pigmen. Because it seems like sometimes killing a zombie pisses off the pigmen. Are you coming for me? Okay, I don't think they're PO'd with me. Okay. We're going to work on the assumption they're not for now. Oh, that was kind of stressful. Okay. But anyway, so he's I think he's actually done a little bit of work since last time. Like last time I was in here. So he has been working on this. And I've claimed, I'll have to put down a sign or something. I've made 2 different, actually, paths. And this one is terrible in death, and it's gonna have to get reworked. But I'll show you this one first. Because this one's just a short one. Easy enough. And it took some portal manipulation. I actually accidentally connected into the end portal the first time I did it. But this portal should be functional for the purposes. Please don't die. Behold, we now have a portal to where things are going to be for the resort. I don't know if we're going to be working over here this episode or not. It's kind of going to depend on how other things are. I'm thinking probably not. I think my other little project is going to take up the majority of this episode. Nope. Nope. Damn it. Nope. I'm not even trying for return to sender. It's just the easiest way to deal with these. And that's why building with netherrack is usually not a good thing. Oh my god. No. Crap, not the distance. Oh, come on. I think I hit the barrier there. Yes! Okay, there we go. Dealing with them can be a real pain in the ass some days. I'll just plop down some cobblestone. I probably should have made this out of cobblestone to begin with. I just didn't have the cobblestone with me at the time. So these are high-risk paths. I do not recommend anybody taking them. But still, good times. Good times for all. But yeah, honestly, that typically is the way I deal with a long-distance ghast, is I will just shoot their fireballs away from me and try and get a shot off on them. It seems to be the cleanest way. Or the way I take the least amount of damage. How's that? Alright. So, we have what will eventually be the tunnel to the resort. What else has Gryphon been doing? Okay. Gryphon has actually been very busy. I'm trying to remember exactly which one of these it is. Not that one. If you don't know anything about the server... Oh, that's to the Nether Fortress. I didn't realize there was an actual path there. Okay, this one's mine. Alright, so let me explain. In their effort to make it so we had a nice little island on which to start the server, Manta actually... Manta, and I forget who else was working on it. Maybe Terror? I can't remember. Anyway, there was the slight issue that we didn't have all biomes. For example, we didn't have a desert, and therefore didn't have cactus. We also didn't, and don't, have jungle. Now, the problem with this is it ended up, and they generated kind of a map of the area, like not even just the immediate area, of a fair bit away. And it ended up that the nearest jungle is hella far away. I guesstimated, and this was some math and some wags, which is a technical term for wild ass guesses based on some estimated scaling from like the size of the island, like how many blocks wide the island is. My best guess when I tried to run the scale and do the math was that the nearest jungle is overworld about 7,000 blocks away. So what I did was I guesstimated where I think it will put me at least in spitting distance of the jungle, and then I converted it over into nether coordinates, and I made a path over to there. So we're going to go and see how close my wags actually ended up being. And because I love you all... Whee! Yeah, okay, I have speed. Alright. So yeah, this was some digging and some various efforts to not die horribly. I actually did not die during the creation of any of the paths. The one that from the inn basement, the wine cellar, to the overworld path to the area, or to the nether path, or for this one. I was kind of surprised. I figured I would have bit it at least once. Now, I did have to suck down a fire resistance potion. A gas got me, and I was just burning forever. Not a huge deal if that's the worst that happens. Hopefully I'll have a chance to slay another magma and just make some more potions. If I don't, I'll deal. I'll go hunting them later. But yeah, I was actually a little bit proud of myself that I managed to get it without terrible consequences. So, yeah, I tunneled my way through, and I'm really hoping my math and my direction is right. I am gonna be freaking heartbroken if I'm wrong here, because this is some effort, actually. I mean, it's a lot less, well, okay, it's a lot more efficient of an effort than it would be if I was trying to traverse this in the overworld. I mean, a lot of it would be, what do you call it, ocean, so I could do it on a boat. It would still be freaking tedious. And this way, if I'm right, at least some of the other guys can maybe come and grab some stuff if they want some. I mean, I'll try to bring back stuff for everyone, but I mean, I'm not trying for cats this run, for example. I love cats. I'm definitely gonna get them, but I'm not trying for them this run. Just not on the list. Right now, what we're going for is we're going to try to find a jungle biome. My primary concerns are going to be jungle saplings and cocoa beans. Those are the two things I really want to get a hold of. Because I would like jungle wood to be one of the available options for the resort. It's one of the woods I really see using a lot. And I need cocoa beans for another little project, which we may or may not get to. I'm kind of hoping we get to the small project that I want to do. That would be nice. And yes, I'm being mysterious on purpose because I'm evil. What do you expect from me, people? Come on. You've been watching for how long? Well, okay, new viewers. You always complicate my life. Why do you complicate my life so? Oh, I should eat something really quick here. And yeah, please note that this is it's not quite a one wide path, but this is an at-risk sort of path. I was not doing this the clean way. I was doing this the trying to get there sort of way. And the way is not this way. Where did I go? Is this it? 1,000... Oh yeah, this is it. Yeah, okay, so my target for here from my conversions was 1,000, x 1,000, z 200, or negative 250. So I'm gonna try to put the portal right around here. Alright. So I guess what I'm actually gonna do is... I mean, it doesn't have to be exact. I'm trying to make it... I know it's not gonna be perfect, actually. I'm just gonna make it out here. Screw it. Yeah, I forgot it was kind of just this little turn and then, you know, dead end, but dead end at the rough coordinates I wanted it to be at. So, you know, what are you gonna... Well, you're gonna build this lovely little cobblestone platform that this part I'm actually going to enclose. But let's make sure it's the right size. We'll go one more out here. This is why I brought some cobblestone. In addition, I'm gonna have to put down a safety shack when I get there, most likely. Okay. Well, first off, let's actually get the portal down. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I hear you. 1, 2, oh crap. 2, 3, 4. Hit. Alright. I think that's a... Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a portal. I might have made it too tall, but portals aren't... a set size anymore, which makes life easier. So as long as they meet the minimum requirements, it's fine, which I'm pretty sure that one will. If it doesn't, I'll fix it in a second. Let's just try to get ourselves a trifle bit safer here, shall we? Gryphon wants to live. She has a great deal to live for. Hit. There we go. Yeah. Hit. Okay. We're working on it here. We're working on it. Bear with me, folks. It's always the little things that get you. I probably should have made this beforehand. Just didn't think to do it, and I don't remember if I had the material necessary, so bear with, folks. Bear with. We are coming right along. Alright. And I'll throw it in right here just in case. Okay. So, safety check. Check. Let's light this thing. Hit. We have effective port. Alright. Whew. Cross your fingers, folks. Let's see what this brings us. Oh, we're downloading terrain. Oh, hello? Hello? Oh, crap, the sun's going down. Oh! We are in an island in the middle of nowhere. I didn't bring wood. That was kind of stupid. I was not anticipating getting hit by an island. Huh. Crapperjacks. Gryphon should have thought this through a little bit better. Okay, so do I swim for it? Alright, hang on. First we're gonna... Oh, I'm at 8,000. So I overshot. I wasn't doing my math right. Okay. Okay. Tell you what, folks. I am gonna swim for it for a little bit and try to hit a main continent, and I will be right back. Okay, we are back. Unfortunately, flare gun was really nice and slept, so I have daylight to work with, but I didn't have to go too far. It wasn't quite in the direction I wanted to go, but I thought I saw land over here, and those are trees, which are all I really need. Need boats. Boats are your friend. Really should have thought to bring wood, just didn't think of it, don't know why. I was bound to forget something. Of all of the things to forget, wood is probably one of the lesser evils. So, quite doable, not a huge deal. I will just... Oh, wow, that's weird. Bunch of seeds. Okay, whatever. Lava pool over there. Hey, you. What are you doing? Good. Alright. So, I'm just going to harvest the local landscape for a second here. And I'm probably going to grab a bit of wood, because I don't want to run out again. That would be bad. That would be bad, bad juju. So, unfortunately, I'm going to rampage through the local environment. I'm sorry. Not my usual MO, but... Alright, that's 31 logs. That should do. Okay. Let's plunk one of these into a workbench. Let's plunk a couple of these. Alright. So. I'm actually gonna make, now that I think about it, I'm gonna have a couple of boats going here. There we go. Okay. So now I can hop into the ocean. Can't believe I overshot. Although I wonder how, I mean, I must have overshot by a lot. I probably just did the math wrong. My own freaking fault. But fortunately it's ocean, so we can scamper right along here. Say goodbye to that. Although, I mean, I guess the question is, do I stick close to the shoreline? Because, I mean, eventually I should run into what I need no matter what. Eventually being the key word. But I'm not seeing... That's definitely not the type of forest I want to go for. So... I'll head towards where my guesstimate was and search out from there. So for now, we'll head to the 7K mark. Getting a lot of different environments. I mean, that might be... No, that's not a birch forest. But I'm guessing this is a spruce forest or a taiga. Well, it's an ocean right now, but... Beach, ocean... Oh, where am I heading? Where am I heading? Where am I heading? We're heading this way. Because reasons. That's more forest. It's nice and all, but it's not what I'm looking for. I require junglewood, gentlemen. Please direct me to the nearest jungle. Or, you know, a desert that DNH didn't pick clean. Still can't believe we did that. Alright. Oh, crap. Stupid squid, I thought I was gonna miss him. Okay, wow. Alright, this is roughly the 7K mark. So the next guess is, how far off is my Z? And that is a legitimate question I don't have an answer to. But this is a continent, so at the very least I can start my wandering around and hope I get lucky. Maybe I should bring up that map. Well, I mean, the problem is, well, there are plenty of forests, and of forests of different varieties. There aren't many jungles, so it could be very difficult to tell exactly where I am, because the map I have access to is more of a screenshot. Doesn't actually give you coordinates. So it could be slightly troubling trying to get this all said and done. What is this? This is Taiga Hills. Oh, interesting, okay. Oh, I'm trying to decide if you folks want to be along for the wander, or if I should just do my wandering and bring you back in when I'm hopefully successful. Decisions. I think I will bring you folks back in when I'm hoping that I'm close. So be right back. Okay, it's not a jungle, but it's at least something cool. Alright, let's go. We found a village. So let's go take a gander and see what we can see. Maybe they'll have something cool in the chests. I mean, I'm not going to burglarize this place. Hello, villagers. Hello. Does your house have a door? You have weeds growing in your house. Pot dealer. Call the DEA. Yeah. I also need to be out of here way before night falls because I don't want to get these guys killed. That would just be, you know, jerky. Alright, come on. Oh. Be free! Yeah, there you go, dude. You'll probably die to zombies, but you'll be free. Oops, my bad. Sorry! Let's see. I'm trying to find, like, the... Oh, here's the blacksmith. Alright. Ah, cool. Apple, iron... I mean... I'll take the iron for now, just because I'm hard up for iron. Like, almost always. So, I would have hoped for better, really. Excuse me. Hello. Oh, actually, I should go up here and see if I can see anything. Might as well take advantage. Nothing yet, I don't think. I think that's it. I wonder... Okay, is that a mountain or is that a jungle? We're gonna go find out. That might be jungle. We'll finish the quick casing of the place. I mean, saying hello to the random villagers who I value their existence. Yes. You guys are dirt freaking poor is what you are. Jeez. Alright. Anything? Did I check this place? I did. Okay. Whatever. Fine. Fine. I'll leave. You have nothing of value. I get it. Alright, so that was the tower. I think it was this way? Oh, I think that's a jungle. Oh, hot damn, I think that's a jungle. It's a jungle. It's a jungle! Yes! Yes! Come to Gryphon. The gypsy trees never leave me wrong. Yes. Oh, sweet, glorious, yes. Oh, wow, that's a nice gypsy tree, too. You know what? I think the safety shack's gonna go right around this tree. But, yes. Alright, so... 7,052. Negative 2,682. I was close on the X. I was off quite a bit on the Y by about... I was guessing around negative 2,000, so I was off by, like, almost 700 blocks on the Y, on the Z. Considering I was doing it off some really rough guesswork, I was at least in the area. So, yes. Yes. You will be mine. Come to me, my beauties. Hit. Hit. Yes. Oh, sapling, sapling. Hey, I saw you there. Flower. Get planted. Alright. I'm gonna cut down some more trees while this works. Normally I don't go in for the lumberjacking thing, but you know what? There's times when it is the appropriate response. What can I say? That one has cocoa beans galore on it, so I think it's my next target, because I need cocoa beans. And I'd like to take a few seed cocoa beans back with me, so... we will just harvest you with gusto. And I need to bring back some fairly substantial amounts of saplings, because... I mean, at this point... I have to decide what I'm gonna do in terms of the portal, because the portal is off. Like, it's 1,000 away on the x-axis alone, and heaven only knows. I probably did the conversion from Overworld to Nether incorrectly, or my guesses were just off. There's several things that could have happened. Oh, look, it just did, okay? I was at least not obscenely far away. I only had to sleep once, so I was within one night's walk of the jungle. So, and that was not knowing where I was going. I was wandering. So I am not especially troubled. But, I mean, maybe I should try to move the portal closer? Do I care that much? I mean, I'm coming, I'm getting what I need. Am I gonna be back here? I can't say I'm really planning on it. I don't know. Maybe I'll just tear it down and say, nope, we're done. We got what we came for. Later. I don't know. I might give the guys on the server a chance to come and harvest for themselves if that's what they want to do, or I will... Like I said, you'll notice how I'm just tearing this forest apart. I'm gonna try to bring back some saplings. So we'll just see how things roll for folks. I think is my best bet. Let's scamper back up here, grab saplings. Saplings, please drop. Because I have some bad luck with junglewood saplings sometimes. They don't always drop in the amounts that I would really like to see. So I'm probably gonna go back to town loaded to bear just with holy crap amounts of saplings if I can manage it. So it's almost nighttime. Alright, you know what? I am going to sleep. I'm going to see if Flare will sleep one last time for me, and I'm just going to harvest the crap out of this place, and I will be back with you folks later. Okay, so I'm back. Like, I grabbed up 14 jungle saplings and a bunch of jungle wood. I was on my way... Oh my god, what's that? Holy crap. Okay, so I think that's one of the ocean temples. And it's kind of like midway in between, like over there is where the continent with the jungle is, and over here, right here-ish, is where... Oh, what do you call it? Where the portal should be right around in this area. I forgot all about ocean temples. We actually haven't done any of those on the server, but here's one of them. That's definitely one. Oh, ooh, flower biome. But my portal should be roughly in this area. Let's check my. Oh no, too far. I know it's exactly 8,000 on its X. But yeah, scary noises. Scary noises. I'll have to remember that though. So I might actually just leave the portal out in the middle of the ocean and just say, if you're coming out here, just be prepared. Alright, so... I overshot, I guess, is technically what happened here. Come on, come on, come on. Portal, where are you? I want to go home. It is past time to go home. There we are. Okay, there it is. I was trying to watch the cores and be like, oh crap, where was it? I don't want to have to go looking at the screenshots or anything like that. Come on, there we go. Okay. And you know what? Speaking of screenshots, well, I think this will make a lovely one. Please excuse me, folks. Too far. This will work. There we are. Huzzah. The little things you have to worry about as a YouTuber. What can I say? Alright. So, anyway, I heard this weird noise and I couldn't figure out what it was. So I was looking around and then I spotted that and I was like, oh, I should totally show this on camera. So, yeah, I found an ocean temple. So now... Hit. I still have speed for a minute. Now I just have to make it back, and I'm just gonna leave the portal where it is. I could tear it down later. If it this is a public service notice to everybody on the server. If that portal interferes with anything, like if you come way out in this direction, tear it down. Do not let it interfere with whatever you're doing. It is irrelevant. It has served its purpose. Maybe somebody else, like if somebody goes for cats later, they're gonna have to reposition it, but I'm done. I'm like, nope, I'm done. I did what I wanted to do. I'm done. GTFO. My only goal right now is to make it back to my area with the goods, and we will consider that a successful endeavor. Because this took hours. It was tedious. On the plus side, I am well positioned to do some of the things I want to do over at the resort area. Like, I went, and not only did I tunnel, I went farming for quartz. So I should be able to use quartz as one of my materials. I just got the jungle wood, which just got me the saplings, which somebody's been to this fortress, but it's still interesting. I don't think that's the one we usually go to. Might have to... One of the other things that I'm gonna have to do, saints preserve me, is farm up for a beacon, because I'm gonna need my own beacon out where the resort is. For decoration purposes, I'm probably going to want several, because I hate myself. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Oh, that was terrible, I'm so sorry. Anyway, so, yeah. And I haven't even built anything yet. It has been a little while since I started a new project, essentially. And I had forgotten just all of the prep work involved, I guess you could say. But, actually, I want to get back to town. I want to do one more thing. Actually, hey, Flare, where are you at? Let's see where he's at the moment. I'm almost back to town. Hopefully he's near town. Because Flare has been super nice about... Perfect. You totally want to meet me at Spawn Tower. Flare's been on the server this whole time, and I've been like, Flare, can you sleep? Please. I don't want to die out here. I'm way the hell out and gone. So, good thing I brought a bed, because, yeah, he had to sleep like 4 or 5 different times for me, the poor guy. I was just like, please sleep, please. Please. I don't want to deal with mobs. No mobs, please. So, he was like, even preemptively, in. I'm like, thank you. So, shout out to Flare Gun. Thank you. Thank you for being such a sweetheart about it. I really appreciate it, because I know how irritating it is if you're not outside to be trying to deal with, like, you're just trying to work. You don't really care. Or it's not that you don't care, it's just like it's irrelevant to you. Because you're safe wherever you are and you just want to do your work. You know. Alright. Woohoo! I don't think that works. That totally doesn't work. I'm gonna have to ask Terror how you actually are supposed to get back up here without the ladder. I'm sure he's worked it out that there's a way. I just don't know what it is. This tower confuses me. I don't know how this is supposed to work. Okay. Ah! For being such a nice guy about the sleeping thing, have prezzies. Oops. Hit. Hit. Worth it? Oh. Aww. Aww. Thank you. He knows I'm hard up for, oh, for what do you call it? Iron. Oh, wow. Oh, sweet. Thank you. Iron. I go through so much iron right now. But, yeah, so Flare Gun has gotten his sapling and a cocoa bean, so he should be able to set up a starter farm there. Glad I was able to do that. And actually, I'm probably going to contribute to this little area right here. Because what Manta did, for folks that weren't on, is he set up some acacia saplings so everybody can get it. So you will pay. I mean, what? No. So I'll probably set up a few... Oh, about 7,000 blocks X. Little over negative 2,600 Z. Gryphon has been busy. So, yeah. Alright. I know we're running long. Indeed. Though I cheesed it a little bit. You will see when this episode comes out. But yeah. Okay. Actually, you know what? No. We're just gonna call it there. I think it's been a successful episode. I mean, we came back with a bunch of jungle wood, cocoa beans, and jungle saplings. And Flare Gun has been duly rewarded for sleeping like every single night for like 2 hours. So we're calling it there. It has been a successful trip. We've gathered more resources for the server as a whole. We're gonna call it. So that's it for now. This is the Gaming Gryphon signing off.